Capricorn, hi, welcome to your reading for the full moon, which is happening in the sign of Virgo. So, wherever your Virgo is placed in the birth chart, most likely that's the area that will be triggered during the full moon if there are any wounds that need healing. Full moons are the time to release and let go of anything that no longer serves you so that you can ascend and transform into a new you. I'll be doing 2 oracle cards and 3 tarot cards, a quick reading to help you understand what aspect of you needs healing. Alright, this is, I guess, the 9th reading I'll be doing. I'm recording, and so far I've only seen solar plexus and sacral chakra. So I'm pulling out cards to understand which aspect, which chakra in your body needs healing the most, so that you can focus there during the full moon. But so far we have only got Manipura and Swadhisthana, and I hope to see a different card in this reading. So definitely the collective energy is about healing the guilt and the shame and confidence issues and self-esteem issues that we have. It's definitely healing those things so that we can raise the vibration of the planet. Alright, okay, let's see. Not for you. Something that's definitely not for you. It's time to let that go. Let's see what chakra is this talking about. Okay. Yay, we got a different one finally. We get Anahata, which is your heart chakra. Here is your not for you card. Anahata is the 4th chakra in your body from your root. Root is the base, which becomes the 1st chakra in your body. Then you have sacral chakra, which is about your sexually creative energy. Root is about your foundation. Your sense of security, survival comes from the root. Then is sacral, which is the 2nd one. The 3rd is solar plexus, which is Manipura. This chakra helps you open up to your authentic self by helping you with confidence and self-esteem. If there is lack of confidence and self-esteem, which means this chakra is not fully open. And the next is Anahata, which is the 4th one, which is your heart chakra. It's about love and compassion for yourself towards others. Whichever is lacking, and mostly for most of us it is self-love that we lack. We give all the love that we have to others and rarely give it to our own selves. Alright, I think we can take that as the first one. We'll be doing 3 tarot cards, Tappies. I'll tell you when I draw cards, I'll tell you what is it exactly for. What does it represent? First card out, we have the world. First is, what do I need to release? The world. Literally, this is literally talking about completions. Something that doesn't belong to you anymore. It's time to let that go. Second card is, how do I release it? Third is, what should I focus on? Alright. What do I need to release? Anything that's wanting to get out of your life, allow it to go freely. No holding back. If somebody in your life wants to leave, allow them to go. Whatever it is as if you are. Always remember, endings means new beginnings. If you allow something to end, you are allowing newness to come into your life. Let's clarify why the World card is there. Alright, if you are manifesting something, it's time to set that free without attaching yourself to it. Manifesting may not be actually done correctly. Maybe that's why we have not for you card here. Are you trying to manifest something you're trying to manifest a relationship back into your life? You may be calling in for the same kind of experiences you've had, for the same maybe hurtful experiences, since we have Anahata that is asking for clearance, which means you may not be receiving love equally as much as you are giving in, Cappies, or vice versa. But I really strongly feel that there is some sort of imbalance here. And you really need to let that go. How do I release it? How do you release this? Holding back, trying to hold on like dear life. How will you release it? Find the balance. Try to understand if this is about a relationship, is it balanced? What experiences we attract is what experiences we really need to open up our heart. Most importantly, am I giving myself the love that I deserve? Am I giving and receiving equally? There is some sort of imbalance here. The only way to bring that balance is take time out for yourself. What should you focus on? 3 of Cups. Focus on spending time with your family and friends. The ones who actually love you. The ones who can help you see what you deserve. What kind of love do you deserve? Yes, that's a clear message I have for you, Cappies. I don't think I need clarification. Just try to manifest good things and good experiences in your life instead of repeating the cycles again and again with the same person. Yes, if the person has evolved and become gone a notch up, then it's good. But if the person is still going to treat you badly, then it makes no sense calling in for the same experience and same pain. Alright, spend time with your family and friends. They are the ones who love you and will show you what you deserve, what you truly deserve. Give yourself the love. Put in some time and effort in yourself. Alright, Cappies, I guess that's it. The clear reading for opening your heart center. That's the way forward. Cappies, I'll come back with your reading for the first week of March. I'll be putting it up on Wednesday. Alright? Until then, Cappies, see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.